Welcome, children. A very good morning and Sai Ram to all of you. Welcome back after a long holidays. Yes? Have you studied? I hope you all have completed your work which is given to you. Whether the work to be done in fair notebooks or the project works. Have you enjoyed doing your project works in every subject? First of all, I would like to appreciate your performance that you are understanding today's situation, that the situation is not good to come to school and study as we were studying earlier. We were doing the things earlier. Yes, the situation is quite difficult. So, we have to maintain social distancing. And you people, you children, are also performing and helping us. As you are studying, you are listening your parents, you are completing your work, you are doing revisions, and also you are doing and completing the worksheets given to you after every video. All the assignments also you are doing. So you are also helping us. Yes, and also to yourself. Yes. So I welcome you again in our virtual classes. All have notebooks and pen with you. Make this your habit to always have a pen and notebook with you, so that whenever you feel anything important, you can immediately note down. So, in this today, we will study our next chapter in environmental studies. So, first of all, tell me that in EST, how many chapters we have completed? We have completed 4 chapters. How many chapters? 4 chapters. 2 chapters from social studies and 2 chapters from science. Yes, remember? And today we will going to study the next chapter, the chapter number 3 from the book New Getting Ahead in Social Studies. What was the name of the first chapter? What is the name of the first chapter? The globe. Model of Earth. What is the name of the second chapter? A very small name. Maps. Have you done the project work in EST and you enjoy doing it? Yes. Okay. Before starting the chapter, first of all, tell me, how's the day today? How's the day? How you will reply? It is a lovely day. It is a lovely day. It is a day. This is a daytime or night time? Yes, tell me. Is this a daytime or night time? This is day. So, tell me, all over the earth, it is a daytime. All over the earth. Remember when I showed you the model of earth, that is globe. Yes, So at that time we only see the one side, and for the other side we have to rotate the globe, and globe is a miniature of earth. Globe is a miniature of earth, right? So whenever we throw a light on globe, so it brightens up. So in whole it is light reflects, or it is dark at one side and light at other side. It is dark at one side and it is day or bright at another side. So that means this time it is day here, but some other part of the earth, this is night time. Yes. Okay, now tell me why it is day here and night on other sides of earth. In few countries there is day, but at the same time in some other countries this time is night there. Why is it so? This is because of the movement of earth. This is because of the movement of earth. So the next chapter which we are going to study is chapter 3 from social studies, and the name of the chapter is movement of the earth. What is the name of the chapter? Repeat. Movement of the earth. So, in ancient time or in early time, people believed that earth was stationary and heavily bodies moved around it. In ancient time, in early time, people think or people believe that earth is a stationary object, means earth does not rotate, earth does not revolve, but the other heavy bodies moved around it, move around the earth. But Nicholas, a Polish astronomer, first said that the earth spins on its own axis and moves around the sun. Very first time the name of the astronomer is Nicholas. Nicholas said that earth spins means earth rotates on its own axis. Earth rotates on its own axis and also moved around the sun. Who told this? Nicholas. Who is Nicholas? He is the astronomer. Okay, in early times, people believed that earth is a stationary object and other heavy bodies moved around it. But Nicholas, a astronomer, very first time he said that earth spins on its own axis and moves around sun. All right. So, the movement of earth is of two types. The movement of earth is of two types. How you can say? How you can say this? Suppose this is sun and this is earth. Earth revolves around sun And Nikola said that Earth moves or Earth rotates on its own axis. We have studied this in the previous chapter that Earth rotates on its own axis. This is axis on which Earth rotates. On which Earth rotates. And Earth revolve around Sun. So Earth has two types of movements. So Earth has two types of movements. What are these? First of all, rotation. Earth rotates on its own axis. And second is revolution. Earth revolve around Sun. Understood? How many types of movements are there? There are two types of movements. First is revolution. First is rotation and second is revolution. First is rotation and second one is revolution. First we will study rotation of the Earth. First we will study rotation of the Earth. What is written? Rotation of the Earth. What is rotation? What is rotation? What is the meaning of this word rotation? It means spinning. It means spinning. The spinning motion of the Earth. The spinning motion of the Earth is called rotation. The spinning motion. Okay. And you all know that Earth rotates on its own axis. So what is axis? Axis is an imaginary line. What is axis? It is an imaginary line around the Earth, around which Earth spins. Alright, what is axis? Axis is an imaginary line around which Earth spins. Is called its axis. Now it spins around a line passing through its center. This is Earth and this is an imaginary line. Can you able to see the line? Here you are able to see the line because I have drawn it. But in reality there is no such line. We just imagine it. That there is a line around which the Earth spins. Okay. The second is it spins around a line. It spins around a line passing through its center. The Earth takes about 24 hours or 1 day to complete one rotation. One rotation is equal to 24 hours or 1 day. Alright. Okay. The Earth takes 24 hours or 1 day to complete one rotation. Earth rotates from west. This is west, this is east. Earth rotates from west to east. Earth rotates from west to east. Due to this, we see that sun rises in the east and sets in the west. See, this is sun and this is earth. West, east, north, south. Alright, it says that earth rotates from west to east. From west to east. Alright, that's why, see, whenever we throw a light, there is only half portion of the earth has daytime and the other, which is back side, it has dark. So it has night time. Alright, whenever suppose this is a globe and this is a torch, we are throwing light. So only this portion can light easily reach. Only this portion of the globe light reach properly, and on the other portion there is dark. So this portion is having night and here is daytime. Have you understood? First of all, the spinning motion of earth is called rotation. What is axis? Axis, how earth spin on its own axis. And what is axis? It is an imaginary line around which earth spins. Alright. Then earth takes 24 hours or 1 day to complete one rotation. And earth rotates from west to east. Due to this rotation only, sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Have you understood about rotation of the earth? First of all, spinning motion. The spinning motion of earth is called rotation. The spinning motion of earth is called rotation. Earth rotates on its own axis. Earth rotates on its own axis. And what is an axis? An axis is an imaginary line around which earth spins. Alright, it spins around a line passing through its center. Then earth takes 24 hours or 1 day to complete one rotation. Okay. Then earth rotates from west to east. Due to this only, sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Have you understood? Yes. Now, due to this rotation, what happens? By reading all these points, something click in your mind that earth take 24 hours to complete one rotation, and the sun rises in the east and sets in west. Then after this, what happened? When sun rises, it is what? Daytime. It is daytime. And when sun sets, it's become night. Isn't it? Yes. So, due to this rotation, day and night take place. Due to this rotation, day and night take place. Now we will study this. Due to this rotation of earth, day and night take place. Whenever there is a day, there is a light of a sun. Whenever it is night, it become all dark. Why? Because whenever, see, this is sun, okay, and this is earth. So when the light of sun falls here, so only half of the portion of the earth has day. Half of the portion of the earth has day. But you also know that earth rotates. You also know that earth rotates. So when it spins, when the earth spins, you all know that earth spins on its own axis. When it rotates, it also revolves. But we are here talking about rotation. We are talking about rotation of earth itself. Okay, and when earth rotates, means this dark portion comes in the light of sun. This dark portion comes in the light of sun. Now this bright portion comes this side. So this side become dark and this side become day. Understood? Now the rotation of on the earth around its own axis cause day and night. When earth rotates on its axis, it causes day and night. Due to its spherical shape, you all know that the shape of the earth is spherical. The shape of the earth is spherical. Only half of the earth receives light. Only half of the earth receives light from the sun at a particular time. This is sun. This is earth. See the sun. Okay. It is saying that earth receive light from the sun. Okay. And only half of the portion receives light from the sun at a particular time. So that particular time becomes day. That particular times become day. And this portion turns away from the sun. This portion is away from the sun, so it has darkness. So you all know that whenever there is no light, that means it is a night time. So on the other half, which turned away from the sun, is in darkness and has night. Alright. Due to the spherical shape of earth, only half of the portion of earth receives the light from the sun at particular time. So that particular time is daytime. And the portion which is away from the sunlight, or the sunlight is not that portion is not receiving the sunlight, so it has darkness, and darkness is the night. Darkness is the night. So tell me how many movements are there? How many types of movements of the earth? There are two types of movements. There are two types of movements of earth. First one is rotation. First one is rotation. Second one is revolution. Second one is revolution. This second one we will study in our next class, but today we have completed till rotation. Due to this rotation, what happened? Due to this rotation, day and night, okay, due to this rotation, it causes day and night. It causes day and night. I hope you all have understood the chapter till here. In our next video, we will going to study the second type of movement, which is revolution. Rotation, earth rotates on its own axis. An axis is an imaginary line which passes from the center. Earth takes 24 hours or 1 day to complete one rotation. Due to this rotation of earth around on its own axis, it causes day and night. Due to the spherical shape of the earth, only half of the portion receives the sunlight at a particular time, and it causes day. And the other part, which doesn't receive any light at that particular time, it has darkness, and that time is called night. That time has night. So understood? Whenever is day here, some other countries have night, and when there are day, we are having night. So this depends on the day and night, depends on the movement of earth. Now in our next video, in our next EST class, we will going to study revolution, and from revolution what happens. Okay, till then watch the video again, do the worksheet which is provided with the video, complete it, submit it on time, and try to read the chapter. Sai Ram.